Hey y'all, we are back. We made a wonderful discovery. For one, I released one of our stalkers. He's an asshole now. Well, maybe he's not entirely an asshole now. More importantly, where is he? Get over here. It's adorable. Command to stop follow. You wait. Can you just like hang out here or something? But Lord Almighty, look at it. It's so cute. It ain't following us where we're going today. That's for dang sure. But it is so cute. So, what are we going to do today? We're actually going to give it our college best to go on an adventure here. We're going to load up on calories. Make sure we have plenty of food and water. Make sure that we have batteries for all of the things that we need. Namely that. We're going to drop off all the crap that we don't need. Don't worry, we're going to get there. Bring this beacon with us. We're going down to back to the Lost River to deal with whatever it is that's down there. Because that just seems like the most prudent area to go. And probably going to be where we find this bad boy that we are still missing, sadly. Magnetite. We've got 3 creature decoys. We have a stasis rifle. And our propulsion cannon. Our trusted knife. We're about as ready as we can be. 2 medkits. I'm not 100% sure how the aggro range of whatever that thing is, how it aggroes or anything like that, but the sun just came up.
All systems online.
And we're gonna go find out. Hopefully everyone's been having a good time. I know that I have been a little bit, what is the term? Hey, where's my Degassi habitat? Degassi habitat? Oh yeah, it's still here. Yeah, where is it though? I'm not seeing it. Am I tripping? I feel like it should be right here. There it is, okay. I was tripping. Anyway, the specific biome that we've gone into, pretty sure is gonna be, it's kind of our like end game goals. From what it seems like at the very least. It definitely ties in to a lot of things. I don't know what that Leviathan creature with those in there is, but hopefully we can find out here pretty shortly. Well, I mean, not quite like that. Hopefully we don't have to find out and we can just kind of sneak on by it. That would be me being hopeful. I am, unfortunately, not quite that hopeful. But you never know. We'll see. Seems like the goal of finding more alien research is going to be located down there. The Degassi hideout, I think this hideout here is the lowest down that the Degassi hideout ever goes. From the looks of it, at the very least. It seems like they didn't make it any farther. They made it to the like proposed. They made it to the research section that we made it to just now. Leave me alone. Yes, you leave me alone. You know, you do not fuck with me. I do not fuck with you. Everyone goes home happy. You do not shoot big laser beam. That makes me run out of energy. I do not zippy zap you when I get energy back. Everything is fine. Copacetic, as they say. Here we go. We found our entrance. But yeah, it seems like the alien research kind of is coming to a head down here in the Lost River. I have heard that this is the lowest biome that our Seamoth can go through. But I do want to take it for possibly one of its final voyages. But dude, I do not know how we're gonna sneaky snake past that big ass thing that's over here. Oh yeah. You are pretty, huh? Pretty horrifying. Fast too. Okay. We can observe a little bit. Yo, that's a big ass skeleton. So it looks like this is some sort of like ray hybrid species. Oh yes, when it does that. No. No, no, no. Gotta be a way to sneak past it. It's so glowy. Okay, okay. So it's gonna turn and kind of like loops back around here. Yeah, it makes a run that it gets way close up here. Oh, yeah, and then it aggroes to me, of course. Hopefully we can make it away. Oh, yeah, it just chased me all the way in here, huh? Jesus, that thing is terrifying. Okay, well, I mean, the aggro range doesn't seem like it's going to be making too much of a difference. We're just going to have to make a break for it here. Exactly what we are going to do. Gonna duck down. There was something else over there too. Maybe dealing with some other hostilities. Oh, you know, we should have probably brought some alien things with us. Okay, well, it seems like we made it past, alright. Wonder if we can scan these bones. No, it doesn't want us to. Ah, I see you there, friend. You seem to be vaguely related. Okay. Getting pretty close to the edge of our potential influence. Wow, there's so many of these things here. Okay. Make sure we have our zappy zaps equipped. Things don't look like they'll be able to do much damage while we're in the sea moth, but oh yeah.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor. Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, "Caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within."
Oh. I don't know what that sound was. Well, is there an entrance that we can find? Even if we can't use it right off the bat, at least finding one would be pretty useful. Is that a warper? Well, we do tend to encounter warpers in these areas. Guess that's not too surprising. My personal theory right now being the warpers being somehow related to the aliens. Or like tamed by them, maybe? I'd like to get inside, please. Why come there be so many of these alien structures that just don't have any entrances? Doesn't seem to necessarily like me being in this area. Maybe there's an entrance on the ground. Now. Ooh, this is tense. Yeah, see, that noise I don't like. Whatever is over that way, I don't like it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Feeling a little dumb here. Like I'm missing something super obvious. Oh, there's one of those things aggroing. Probably don't want to have to use that too many times. The zappy zaps. Yeah, I am super struggling finding an entrance here. That's bizarro. There's gotta be an entrance though, right? Everything in my heart and soul telling me that there's an entrance into this. Keep heading to the north. Oh. Hey, we made it. We are inside.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Right. We're gonna need tablet. Oh man, that's so rough. Hopefully we can get lucky and find one in here. Oh my. An egg. A rib cage? Sea dragon egg, huh? Oh, there's a lot of samples here, huh? Some ray specimens. That one's new. I haven't seen that before. Damage report.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ribcage samples. The damage report is what we're looking for. Where'd it go? Damage report. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling. Facility sinking. Collision with seafloor. Breaches detected in Containment Unit 7, Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Warning, infected individuals may not leave the planet. Well, shit, man. There's a big old fishy fish. Everything safe in here? Seems like it. I'd like to scan you, sir. Big old fishy fish. So they got targeted and attacked by a Leviathan.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
So they are the warpers. Well, maybe. Hold on. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. Okay. So the warpers are like biological weapons. Interesting. Okay. Let's hit a refresh on our O2 real quick. Yeah, I heard that again. I'm still a little worried about that. Dude, okay. So the warpers are like robots, basically. They're bio-robots that the aliens made. They were studying the disease, and presumably, I guess they like captured some leviathans, and they like captured some leviathans or the eggs, and then Mama Leviathan got real pissed and attacked them. So they decided to say, "Fuck it, just full quarantine the whole planet." That seems insane to me. This would be the area that they made
Data
the
pertaining to
warpers.
the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised. Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system.
Oh no.
Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Really not good. Oh no. Yikes, dude. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. Lifeform shows signs of heavy genetic modification, extensive mechanical grafting. Digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Warper parts. Okay. Kara Contagion Profile. Terminal contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Kara. Shout out to anyone whose ex's girlfriend's name was Kara. First encountered during routine network expansion on Outer Worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths 143 billion individuals. Bacterial mechanisms attached to healthy living cells mutates the basic genetic structure. Shit, dude. I don't have any fluid. That's actually pretty bad for me. We might have to boogie out of here a lot quicker than I planned. But it might be for the best. We'll have to come back with a let's go ahead and leave our beacon in here. Because we definitely want to come back. Edit beacon name. Lab? Question mark? Now we just gotta figure out where the heck to go. That's towards the Degassi habitat. I wonder if there's another exit. Keep your eyes on the skies, boys and girls. We need to get out of here. Holy shit. Oh shit, there's another one of those. Well, if we're gonna have to encounter one of those regardless, then might as well encounter the devil we know. We left so much water back at the base. And all of those tablets. I'm so salty with us. Oh, oopsies. I've been playing a lot of this space cutter game that E will control your yaw, yeet. But you can kind of like control the angle that you're floating.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yes, I need more water, sadly. We might just actually almost die on this run. For the stupid reason. These things are fucking sick, dude. So we want to go this way. We want to stick to the left side. And this is probably going to be one of those just kind of run for your lifers. No, we cannot drop this. Alright, where is it though? There she is. Oh no. Oh shit. Well, alright, we're booking it. I already made myself jump scare. Activate our defensive systems. Ooh, that thing is so intense. What is it? It's so big. I don't want to get eaten by that thing, man. You know what I mean? I think that we're making it, which is a relief and a half. Now we just have to make sure that we don't get caught, and also, or we don't get Warper Crab God comboed. And also make sure that we don't dehydrate ourselves to death on the way up, because, you know. Life needs things to live. Oh. Dude, the jump scares. I'm so on edge right now. Yeah, I hear you, Warpers, for sure. Yeah. Why did my seagull get taken off? Stop warping me! I'm having a hard enough time. Oh, Jesus, there's so many. I think over that way is where we want to go. Good news is we do have some first aid kits that could maybe keep us alive. Lordy, lordy. It's turning 40-40. Hi, Warpers. Get the fuck up out of here. Like, every time I get a tick of damage, I'm going to jump scare. Oh man, we made it out. We're out here. We're living our best lives. Whew. We're gonna have to just go right back, too. Which is the worst part.
Ooh. Yeah.
But, good news is, I think that we're going to make it. Guess I shouldn't speak too soon, but...
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Get out of here, punk. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We made it. One tick away from absolute death. Well, I'm going to personally take a quick break. Kind of come off of that. We're going to wait for probably a med kit or two. Maybe have our character run up and take a little nappy nap. Just think about how cute those cuttlefish are. Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty, we are back. I am slightly cooled off. Might have been sweating it up a little bit at the end there. But mostly needed to take that little bit of me time because we are about to dive right back into it. Gonna eat to our heart's content. We're gonna pop down to our water room. Copper ore scan still running? Stop it. You're making a fool of yourself. I do love that sound. Okay, we're just gonna bring, like, the water with us. Food I'm not as worried about. Water, it's really hard to get stacked back up. So, we've got our purple tablets, we got some ion cubes. I think just about everything that we would need. Torpedoes just in case. Yeah, I think that's about it. We're just gonna be diving right back in.
All systems online.
Down to the Degassi habitat and then over to our beacon that we had left. The lab? This is definitely probably one of the most, if not the most, nut up or shut up episodes that we have done. There's gonna be a lot of progress. If not literal progress, I guess, then this is something that you would call to or relate to progress. Also, I gotta be sure. This is quartz, not kyanite, right? Okay, yeah. I would have felt real dumb if that was kyanite, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, now we also have an idea, having that beacon down in that lab kind of gives us the idea of where that is in relation to a lot of the other stuff. Like, that lab might be directly beneath the Altera ship or something like that. We're gonna have to be a little bit careful because we may have left a group of very angry warpers. Yeep! See what I mean? They're too sassy for their own good. Oh, he's cruising, dude. Alright, we're gonna cut past the Degassi encampment. Go down here, I believe. Getting pretty efficient at that. Not too shabby. I'm dreading having to go past this Leviathan again. I looked it up. It is apparently a ghost Leviathan, which is aptly named. Mostly because I sincerely doubt we're going to be getting a chance to scan it anytime soon. I'm sure there are some brave souls challenge moding it up out there who have actually ran scans on that thing, but that is not something that I'm super interested in. Personally. So we're gonna wait for it to kind of like make its rounds. Looks like it's swimming this way. And then it goes to swim back. Cuts down, and then I believe it just stays out that way. Well, might be getting eaten. A little close, probably the end of the line for us, folks. Activate defensive measures. Alright. Appears as though we may have made it. I would be lying if I said I was not too afraid to look back. Okay, we did make it. Congrats. Good job, crew. So, we need to go to the lab. If the men find out that we can shapeshift, I don't know if y'all actually know that Vine or that audio clip, or TikTok rather, that's what those are called. I'm not a boomer. That one, it gets me, dude. Alright, so that went pretty smoothly, I'd say. As long as we don't believe it was to the north side. Yeah, like, I kind of hear you, but at the same time, I don't respect it. Believe. Entrance should be right here. No warper? Cool. Let me in, dude. Specimen research data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Let's see. Specimen research data. A catalog of information on the organisms previously contained within the alien facility. A number of entries have been translated. Small herbivore gamma. This entry seems to reference a common peeper. Shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Shows symptoms remission on exposure to enzyme 42. The symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behaviors. Shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other specimens. Fuck you, peepers. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from the nesting site. Fucked up there. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs have been retained for continued high priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanism. Large carnivore theta. Off-site lab established to study remains. That'd be the one over there. Shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. Unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been assigned designated Sea Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Kra immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility. Constructed in volcanic region at depth 1.4 kilometers. That's a little deeper than we can go at the moment. Assessment. While it is unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempts to develop a vaccine. Yes, please. I like the idea of a vaccine. Everything's still pretty much the same in here. Yeah. Let's just run through, double check some stuff. Make sure there's nothing else missing down here. This looks like a miserable existence for whatever this giant fishy fish was. No wonder this place got attacked. Well, I say that, but how often do giant fuck-off fish organize against your alien civilization?
Seconds.
That's not a lot of oxygen. Give me that. Welcome aboard, Captain. Okay, so I think that we probably keep heading to the north then. I know there was another one of those big boys there, but I mean, you know, we're here to rumble. We want to take care around the warbird. Definitely makes... I think it was definitely, wasn't too much of a stretch to assume that the warpers had something specific to do with the alien civilization. That definitely makes sense as, not being too much of a twist. Yeah, ghost rays. So not worried about ghost rays. I'm a little worried about the bigger one, though. We're gonna do the same thing we did with the last one. We're gonna hang out for the time being. See if we can watch. Sort of its patterns. It doesn't look like it comes too far this way. At least not yet. It jerks around so much. I just wish there was a way to deploy the creature decoys from within our CMOS. So it seems like if we stick to the right side here, we should be relatively fine. These guys are not going to be super happy with us. Oh, that's a way down, huh? Okay. You know what they say, when all else fails, go further down. He seems to be guarding the entrance over there. More or less. Okay, okay. So if he's guarding another entrance... seems like that might be another way, like, out of this area, as opposed to, like, further in. And definitely, this is gonna be the spot. Regardless, so we're gonna leave our decoy here. Because, or not our decoy. Our marker. Because... yes, leave that as lab marker. While I don't want to make too many trips back and forth, we may have to make a couple still. Also, you gotta wonder how this lab made it all the way down here to the seafloor. Especially if it did fall down like they said it did. Maybe it fell down and then they... like this cave structure just like naturally built around it. That seems kind of bizarre. Not super worried about you guys. You have shown a distinct inability to keep up with my Seamoth. So, now that we've... oh yeah, habitats on emergency power only. Where the heck am I going? I got lost. Send help. Dazed and confused. But it seems like our plan forward, we're gonna need to bring either the prawn suit, which can go significantly deeper, or even possibly our sub. But I have no idea how we could possibly get our sub down here significantly enough to where we excuse me, to significantly enough to where we don't need to, in a way that we can't, don't interact with that Leviathan. Sea dragon skeleton. You've seen a silhouette of one of these before, I think. Hello, what is this? Ooh woo, what's this? Okay.
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Oh.
Hull damage imminent.
Giant cove tree? Well, this is pretty creepy. Let's check it out. Sea dragon egg, ray species. Deceased. Remains of research specimen. Sea dragon skeleton. Right. How about the giant fuck off tree, though? Hardy, fast-growing bark covers the outside of the tree. Ghost Leviathan eggs. 3 branches are wrapped around a number of maturing eggs belonging to species designated Ghost Leviathan. The tree appears to be an ancient nesting ground. The eggs were laid. I don't like that. To be frank. Well, let's see if this leads to a way out for us. That would be ideal. Seems like every one of the entrances to this area, or this biome, might be guarded by one of those dang leviathans. Oh, this is a young tree.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah, this is the same thing. Interesting. Well, so I wonder what's down here. Oh, okay, buddy. Can I go in this? Interesting. There's so many resources in here. Ooh boy. What about off the edge here? This goes even farther down. Oh, there's an infected buddy. Oh, I see a warper. Huh. Oh, how much freedom I have of movement here. Might have to put this on the list of places to check out when we come back with something that can go a little bit deeper. The Ghost Leviathan tree. Super interesting. Okay, so it seems like we're not going to get an easy way back. We are going to have to go deal.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Go deal with that Ghost Leviathan. The tree is super interesting. It's gorgeous, dude. Like, just absolutely gorgeous. This, like, tree growing and putting eggs in it, and it being, like, part of the birthing process as it grows. Very cool. And there goes the music. Like that one little gorgeous chunk of life, just with everything else surrounded by death. All of these waters are toxic. Those waters are very specifically not. I believe this spot's fine. We're still chilling. Bit harder to see on our way back here. So he's part of this cycle, is he? Yeah, he's going up towards the thing. This is the exact spot that we don't want to go. We could potentially go over that way too to check that out. But that might require like dealing with this guy a little bit more. Okay, so I think he's probably about to zoop over to the left. And then he dives down beneath this skull, which is the part that we have to worry about. Yeah. He dives down into the skull. I mean, honestly, I'm mostly of the opinion right now that if we can see the whites of his eyes, then we are way too damn close. We'll have to see what we can do. We're going to be a little bit less stealthy when we come back with our prawn suit and with our whatchamacallit. So we're going to have to see how that goes. That'll be for next time, though. I'm going to keep my eyes on the road while I do my outro here. We'll probably cut back to being at the base. Looks like we're probably about at that amount of time. I know I did have a little bit of a bigger break in the middle of this episode, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got some real good progress rolling in. We're going to craft a couple of depth modules. We're going to make our way right back down here, I believe. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube thing, because that's what YouTube is here to do. We will hopefully fare a little bit better than the Degassi and a little bit better than the aliens that came before us, and actually cure this disease that's currently we're currently inflicted with. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Peace.